Hi my loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and just tuning into one of my videos for the first time, what is up? My name is Kailey. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, girl, for taking the time out to watch my video. Truly appreciate it so much. But I love the way it came out. It's very colorful, so if you are one of those gals that love to be bold, what's up? Love you already. On this channel I do a lot of colorful looks. I am pretty much, I would say, known for doing colorful looks. I don't shy away from colors, so this is definitely right up my alley. And really, it's hot. It's 90 degrees right now in Southern California, so I was like, you know what, let's just be extra. Got the bright ass shirt going on, so I was like, you know what, we gonna take it there. You know. But if you would like to see how I beat this face and how I got it to look like this, please continue watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, show your girl some love. I would truly appreciate it. Before you exit out this video, if you make it all the way to the end, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop rambling right now. All right, deuces. Alright, ladies, so this is going to be a voiceover. I will not be running my mouth in this one, but I just want to let you guys know that if you look down to your right, down at the bottom of the screen, I will have the products listed for a better view for you guys. Just want to let you guys know. Now I'm going to be putting on my moisturizer, and I'm going to be using a Real Techniques stiffening brush. I'm going to be doing this from now on because I just really like the brush application more so than using my fingers, although my fingers were clean and washed. Just want to go ahead and, you know, put that out there, but they are clean. But I just like the brush more so, way better for me, you know, way more sanitized. I'm gonna take that shade right there called Agent. I did something a little different this time. Instead of just placing the concealer straight onto my lids and just blending it out with the sponge, I ended up framing my eyebrows with the concealer, and I really liked this technique. I liked the way it looked, so I will be doing this from now on in my videos. So the brush that I'm using today to achieve this technique would be the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH41 De Holy Grail. Alright, so back to the palette. I use again that shade called Agent, and to my surprise, it actually didn't give me any problems. It was so smooth and pretty. But the brush that I used was the JH35 from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection. I go back into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I use that shade right there called Access, which is like a kind of like a yellow orangey undertone type of color. And to my surprise again, like, this color was so gorgeous, so creamy. I had no problems putting it on my lid, and this is gonna be my go-to for when I want to add that pop of yellow into my looks because it was perfect. I had no issues with it, and I will be using that color again. It was so fucking pretty. And the brush that I used to achieve this technique was the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH40. So the brush that I use to place the neon green is a Real Techniques flat shadow brush. One thing I will say about this eyeshadow is I didn't like how I had to layer it to get the pigmentation that I wanted, but for the most part it was really pretty. Again, take that Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I go into that dark green shade called Top Secret. I put that on the outer corners of my lid just to deepen it and darken it. Now off camera, I had difficulties with this shadow and I had to blend my little life away to get the harsh edges out, but we made it work. We made it work. To blend out that dark green color, I used the BH Cosmetics number 6 blending brush. So to blend out the harsh edges, I used another color from the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It was like a aquamarine blue with the green undertone kind of color. And I just used that to blend out the harsh edges. And actually was really pretty and I liked the way it came out. So that was perfect. And to achieve that look or to blend out, I use the Morphe Jaclyn Hill. This was the JH40 brush. I have so many of these, so this was just a fresh clean one. Now at this point, I'm just taking the colors again, building them up to my liking. You guys know, if you're familiar with my videos, that I like to do that just to get a nice seamless blend. And again, on the other eye, taking the same colors, building them up, blending them out to my liking to get the kind of color pigmentation that I wanted. I end up taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I just use that for any blemishes that I may have, like dark spots, the redness around my nose. And I noticed that when I did this, it made my face application look so much more smooth. So I'm going to start including this into my skin routine or my regimen when it comes to applying my foundation because I really liked it. I just take some of that KKW Beauty baking powder and just use that to set the areas where I put the concealer so that it would stay in place when I apply the foundation. To blend out the liquid bronzer, I end up using the BH Cosmetics number 2 brush instead of using my beauty blender because I really wanted to make sure I was stamping the product in and not taking away too much of the product because a beauty blender tends to do that. But in the next scene, you see me using the sponge to soak up any excess product I might have. blended out my concealer a little differently this time. What I ended up doing was taking the concealer and blending it out all the way to my temple so you couldn't see where the concealer stopped. I used to do this back in the day, but then I had just completely stopped. And so I was like, let me try this technique again. And I love the way that it framed my face. So I will be doing this technique as well, like I used to do back in the day. So I'm going to try it again because I really liked it. I take the KKW Beauty baking powder. I use this on a brush this time and stamp that in using the Beige Cosmetics #4 brush. And I really like doing that. I definitely will start doing this from now on with the brush because I normally would use my Morphe sponge, but this time I used the brush as well. And I liked it. So, but I do end up taking the sponge and soaking up the excess product as you can see in this scene right here. To blend out this contour, I use the Luxie 512 small contouring brush to blend that out.
You got it, girl, you got it. You the only one I'm trying to make love to. Kicking it.
So for the lower lash line, I just repeat the same steps that I use on my top lid. Use the dark green shade underneath, and then to blend that out, I end up using the neon lime green color. I wish I would have put a little bit of the orange and the yellow down, but it still came out bomb, so I'm not tripping. But I just used 2 shades on the lower lash line. This is a technique that I cannot skip in my makeup because I love how it makes everything blend in much better when you apply lashes. Y'all, when I say obsessed with the product, obsessed. If you are aware, the UK is known for grabbing soap and putting it onto their eyebrows. Well, Iconic London, a brand based in the UK, created a product where you can now fluff your brows using their makeup product that they created, kind of similar to the soap version. So this made it's so much easier for me to fill out my brows. I fluffed them and barely even put any product on them. Really, I barely even did them, and I loved the way that this came out. I used the Anastasia brow gel in clear to set that, and my new fave. I take the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH09 brush to apply this highlight. This highlight is going to be my go-to because I love how this highlight doesn't show any texture. I hate when you get a highlight and it shows the texture of your skin. It can really throw off your makeup look. And this highlight doesn't do that. I love it, and I will be using it more often in my videos, so be on the lookout. Highly recommend you cop for sure. This is a new blush that I recently just bought to add to my collection. And when I say pigmented, bitch, it was pigmented, but it was so pretty. Holly Boone, you did that. Love it. Now, I almost forgot to put a brow bone highlight color, so I used the highlight that I put on my cheeks with the Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush. And it was cute, wasn't it?